Hey guys, welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect, and today, as you can see, I have a jetpack on. And yeah, we're gonna learn how to make it. Alright guys, so we're gonna go ahead and get started with everything that we need. Okay, I have some awesome stuff in here that's cooking up. This is from Ender.io. It's the conductive iron. We're actually gonna need that for what I'm gonna do today. I was told that my tools were basically garbage. So yeah, I didn't know too much about this. Unfortunately, this guy is probably going to disappear. I don't know if I can like take it and change its upgrades. I'm probably just going to start anew. And I kind of need some slime. So I did learn a few things about the new Tinker's Construct. And luckily up there I do have, I think, everything I need. I see green slime and I see the purple slime leaves, which that's what I need. I need some purple, I need some blue slime, and I need some green slime. And I know there's a bunch of islands, but to get to those islands, I would either have to build a giant pillar, or I could fly. So let's look into some jetpacks, because I'm pretty sure the simple jetpacks is going to be really easy for us to get. At least to the tier 2. I think we can get to the tier 2 rather quickly and pretty easily. So like I said, I need to get some of the conductive iron, and I think that's going to be good for that. I'm going to need these guys cooking up. This is going to be the electrical steel, or the electrical steel, which is made in the alloy smeltery, just like that, with some coal dust, which you get coal dust from putting it in the sag mill. So yeah, we're going to get some of that. I already have some conductive iron, so we should be getting ready to go ahead and get this pack made. We just need leather straps, which just need some leather. We need a basic capacitor, which those are super easy to make. We're actually going to need more of them, I do believe. That's just for this main part, and we're going to need 2 of these guys, which we're going to need 4 of these insulated redstone conduits, which are actually really nice. We take this, we can make, oh wait, that's the wrong thing. Okay, so we're actually going to need some different alloy. We're going to need redstone alloy, which is made by silicon and redstone, which getting 3 of those should not be that bad. We can just throw this in here, and I think we should have enough electrical steel now to also get our other one. If not, it doesn't take very long, and these guys are still doing pretty good. I don't know if I don't know, you guys can let me know if these guys just lose power over time. If so, I'm going to go ahead and put a double capacitor in here instead of these guys, because it kind of looks like it's getting slower. Can't really tell. I really think it's getting slower. But we can go ahead and check and see what else we need. We need 4 basic gears. That's just for this. Looks like we ran out of sticks, so I'll remember that when we go to do our next one. Redstone, 2 basic, 2 more of the basic, and that's it. Okay, that's just for that one. That's just to get us started. Alright, there we go. And then I'll go ahead and get us some more electrical steel. There we go. And make sure that's running while we go ahead and craft our first jetpack. Alright, so we should be able to make this now, and one of those should do good. And we should be able to craft this. Oh yeah, that's right. This, but that's not the only problem. I need another capacitor. There we go. Now we have everything. Perfect. Oh, I'm missing that other capacitor. There we go. Now we have enough. There we go. Now we have our jetpack. Awesome. I do want to upgrade this, so I don't even want to put power in this right now. Because I want to get it up to the electrical steel. So let's go ahead and get the rest of this out. And let's see if we have enough to make everything for tier 2. Alright, so tier 2 is just going to require some more basic capacitors. So I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we need 5 per setup because these require 2. Oh, the machine chassis also requires 1. So we're going to need 4 or more. There we go. And this is where it gets a little bit more expensive with the machine chassis, because that does require a bit of iron to make these guys. But we should have enough. I think that's going to be enough for 4 machine chassis. Yes, it is. Just enough. 16 is perfect. Okay, we should have everything. Let's cross our fingers. Oh, I'm missing the energy conduits. Okay, there we go. Now we're good to go. Alright, the faster I get these done, the faster we can go get some slime, the faster we can make better tool. Awesome, there we go. So now we have our jetpack, and to basically, to charge this, all you need is some kind of capacitor, and the maximum output, I think it will not output any more than 1,000, so it's not the fastest thing to charge, but it will charge it if you put it inside these slots, along with like the ender sword that I have here. I do like my cleaver here, but I'm sure there is a better sword than this one right here. One that, yeah, this has attack damage of 19, almost full attack damage. And sometimes, I guess with the modifier, with the cold-blooded modifier, when I'm killing mobs, I can one-shot mobs, but it does take a little bit of time. Alright, so that's done. Unfortunately, we have to take our chest piece off, but we can make it armored. So I'm going to try and do that as well. I hadn't done that before. Can we? Do I have conductive iron? I do, but we have to put this guy in an alloy smeltery with 10 conductive iron. And we only have 9 conductive iron, but I think I have some iron left over. All he needs one more cooked up, and we will have, actually it'll do, yeah, one more, just like that. Awesome. And I'll grab that one, and we'll place this and this in here. That way we'll have a piece of armor. That's actually really fast. There we go. So we'll take this, and let's go ahead and turn this to furnace mode, so that way it starts going through our ores. And we should be able to take our jetpack that we now have. Did I already put it on me? There we go. And place it on top, and we now have an armored jetpack. Awesome. Pretty ugly, but it should work. And let's see. Yeah. Alright, so there is something that I do want to change. Well, you know, the hover mode is always good, and you go into controls, and I should be able to type hover, toggle hover mode. I don't want it to be L, I want it to be my button 5, which actually on my mouse, it's one of the side keys on my mouse, but you set it's whatever key is comfortable for you, and for me it is my side mouse, and that just lets us hover, and then you can toggle it off. So it looks like the yeah, it looks like some of the text is kind of janky there and needs to be configured properly. But we can now head up here, and it's not using too much fuel actually to do this. And we'll get right up here, and looks, we got tons of green and blue slime and tons of this purple right here. And it'd be awesome if we can get more saplings from this purple. We got everything we need to make our new Tinker's Hammer. Okay, so axe. I do believe the axe is going to be the best thing for us here, and then a shovel to collect a lot of this stuff. Our shovel does look like it's going dead on us. Oh, the bouncy. I guess, yeah, I guess our slime boots do not like the fact that we have, the slime does not like the fact that we're standing on slime. Alright, with that silk touch, we do pick up the dirt. We do pick up the dirt, so it's pretty nice. And we can plant our trees on it. Alright, let's try our axe. Will this work? No, it doesn't. Is the sword any faster? Pick is not any faster either. Alright guys, so it has been a few days since I made that jetpack. The jetpack is actually charging right now because I've been using it. I did record a little bit of an episode, and I went up to the slime island with the jetpack and basically grabbed this tree and these saplings and planted them on slime dirt, if you look under here, there is slime dirt under. It doesn't matter what kind of pick you use. Even the lumber axe does not work with this, so you just basically have to chop it down and hope for a sapling. And saplings are not that common out of this. And the purple slimes, they do come from the slimy leaves. Very rare to get that purple slime from what I've done so far. I mean, just for me, just from my experience, it's been pretty slow. Actually, there's 2 of them right there. So not that bad, actually. I just doubled it. But yeah, here's the jetpack. In case you didn't notice, I also have it armored, which I think I showed you. I'm pretty sure this has been a few days since that recording. I just wanted to do something else. I wanted to get this jetpack, and I wanted to go to the Nether. So we're gonna head to the Nether, and actually, let me talk a little bit about the slime hammer. Basically, the slime hammer. You guys were saying that my tools sucked, so I got rid of my hammer and made this slime hammer. It has a lot more durability. As you can see, the durability is 3,125. The mining level is cobalt. The speed is 4.4 because it has a modifier on it of haste. And its attack is pretty good too. If we look in here, we can actually see it a little better. Just wanted to show you guys this. It's got slimy, which is pretty nice because slimes will actually spawn from this guy. The little guys will spawn. So it's pretty nice. And then I put a sharpening kit of obsidian on there. All right, so we're gonna go to the Nether this episode, and I already found where some of the spawners at and where the fortress is at. That's why I had a lot of this gone and was charging. So yeah, we're gonna go do that. So let's go to the Nether, and let's go kill ourselves some blazes. Actually, before we do that, let's go get the spawner. Like, why not set up? I can grab this spawner so we can move it closer to our base in the Nether. So, I think we're out of coal, but luckily I have a bunch of coal over here stashed away. Eventually, we're gonna put a solar panel up here. It's gonna work a lot better. All right, so let's go ahead and get a, I think it's a chest right here. A diamond chest transporter. Now it has to be diamond, otherwise this will not work. And we're gonna need more sticks. This is super cheap and lets you pick up any spawner, especially like that skeleton spawner that I have over there. That'll be nice to have. All right, so let's go get this bad boy. All right, so I'm pretty sure we're here. There we are, perfect. Found my markers. Right below here is actually where the spawner itself is, down this staircase. So I do want to kill some of them before I break it though. So hopefully I can kill this guy pretty fast. Yeah, pretty fast. Awesome, just earned an achievement. Into fire, we got our first blaze rod. How cool is that? Let's go ahead and let's get more of these guys spawning. I think there's a cooldown timer. This guy should spin a little bit faster right before they're about to spawn. There it goes. One shot. One shot them guys. The only problem is the fire damage. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Some fire resistance would do us really good right now. Yeah, we got, let's see, we got 2. That's not exactly what I want. I want a little bit more. If I had looting on this sword, it'd make it a lot better. I think I'm gonna make different swords for different things. Like, this one is made for killing a mob basically instantly. It's really good, considering that I had no idea. I didn't know anything about the modifiers. But as you can see, it does have, it's all made out of manulin. So it has all of the good. It has 19.43 damage, and that will probably increase when I level this thing up. Like, the higher level this thing gets, the better it will be. This spawner is actually in a pretty great location with, there we go. What was that? That is a heart. Okay, we got 2 of these guys, 3 of these guys now. Perfect. Awesome. So we got, I think, enough now to make one of those chests. Yeah, one-shotting these guys is pretty nice, I have to admit. But if it had looting, it'd be even better. These molten core. What is that used for? A hammer assembly. Ooh, it's used for these nice lanterns. That will be nice for some decoration. I already have some ideas in my head for that. How nice. Alright, we gotta eat something or we're gonna die. Now, I haven't seen any wither. So that's gonna be another issue in itself. Is finding out where these wither skeletons are at, because they are not spawning in this. That is for sure. Yeah, they're not spawning on any of these things. Any of these long platforms here, I have not seen any. This guy, he has no idea what's coming for him. Come on. We'll just kill you up front. Bam. I can fly now, sucker. But yeah, I haven't gotten any gas tiers from them yet. I got one, I think. Yeah. Let's go back up here to the top where the spawner's actually at. We're gonna go ahead and pick it up and move it closer. This jetpack makes it a lot easier to do this, I must say. And the slimy boots help, like they combine with the jetpack so well. Alright, there we go. Now this guy has just empowered on him. He's good for killing other mobs. Oh, there we go. That's what I wanted. Alright, now we should be doing pretty good. Yeah, we have 9. Alright, so I'm gonna pick this thing up. Now it gives us a bunch of nasty effects when we pick it up. But what I'm gonna do, bam. Pop it in there. Effects should disappear. There we go. Now we can get out of here. That helps out a ton, so we don't have to deal with that. Alright, so we are now back, blaze spawner and all. I'm super excited. And I did leave my hammer in here while we were down there. Had to spit that out. But yeah, I also got some ender pearls. I did find one wither skeleton, and that's it. So I'm assuming with that on that particular spawner, or that particular fortress, it's not going to be a great idea for getting wither or wither skeleton skulls. So unfortunately we didn't get that, but we did get everything else that I wanted to get done. We got blaze rod. I'm super excited about some blaze rod now. And we got a bit, I think the netherrack, that's probably what's taking up tons of storage. I just now noticed that. But yeah, we can clear all that netherrack out. Yeah, I was using a lot of storage space that was unnecessary. At least for now anyways, until we get some more stuff. Alright, there we go. Awesome. I wanted to take a quick look at the quarry. I did do something that somebody recommended in the comments. Now, it was a bit more complicated than I intended, that I was hoping it would be. But I'm not mining, like, I mined this whole area out. I did do that. But I was recommended to basically take the lower levels. Let me kind of get over there. By the way, if you do this, it makes you fly faster. With these nice slime boots with the lower tier jetpack. Okay, so if we take a look over here, you can see it's only mining this bottom section. And it's not actually mining all the top stuff, which, if you look, it's just a lot of stone. There's really not much there. I mean, there's some coal and stuff, but everything that is up here is also down there. So if I just focus on mining the bottom, I can go through all the good stuff we want faster, and not have to worry about everything else. Now, we do have a lot of stuff over here if we take a look. Unfortunately, diamond is super rare. Like, 25 diamond is all I have. I heard that guy. Alright, let's get him. There we go. But yeah, we have tons of stuff. I got 355 lapis. That's going to help us with making another basalt solar panel. And I think somebody mentioned a lunar panel, but I don't know anything about a lunar panel. They said I could basically have this running all night long with a lunar panel. So yeah, this is working really good. Like, I'm loving this this thing so far. It is pretty let's see, this right here is, I think, one of them special ores. Yeah, iridium ore and platinum ore. These are some rare ores, I think, that only spawn inside these meteors. And it's funny that I start talking about the meteor because here is one of the meteors. Now, I did listen to the FTB stream, as you can see, iridium and platinum, and it's inside of this obsidian ball. He did say that they are more common to find inside of the mining world. So that's good to know. It's good to know that there's more of them here. Let's see how fast we can kill this. But you ain't gonna get me. Yeah, that's what I thought. Bam. But yeah, yeah, this thing's working out quite well. We have tons of resources. I'm gonna go ahead and get a ender chest hooked up to this, and hopefully pump it into another storage system because I need to get more storage, like a 64K drive for our storage, and then I'll be able to pump all of this stuff into that 64K drive. But at the moment, I can't really store it because I don't have enough storage. But yeah, as of right now, this is awesome, and we are getting a couple of things. As you can see, some wood went through something, and then this right here, we're getting a bunch of these resonating crystals and some bee stuff and stuff like that. But yeah, setting up this card, let me kind of go over what I did. It takes a little bit of math, and it's not very self-explanatory. Okay, so I'll go ahead and stop this. If we look inside here, I have a dimension set up, or the dimensions set up for the area, and it sets the dimensions, but it also sets the XYZ coordinates, and you can't really change the XYZ coordinates. But right now, what I did was I went all the way down over here, and I needed it to mine 45 and below, 45 to negative 0, 45 to 0. Now this thing does map it a little funny. Right here, I wanted it to be 45 on the X, on the Y, up and down, 45 blocks, and then here it's 37 by 118. Now the offset, what it does is it actually moves your box, your parameters you set. So you can move that up and down and back and forth. And so what I did was I knew that right at the moment I'm at 75. So if I set it at 75 and I go down, that'll give me 30 blocks down from the top. So I set it for the 30 blocks, or actually I set it for the 45 blocks. And then I moved that box down by 30. And that set it at the bottom. And that set it up from Y45 all the way down to 0. So it's pretty weird. And when you do the subtracting, you have to do it right here. You have to change this number to change it. And you can get a visual representation of it. If you go in here and click this right here, preview mode, you can see that the preview is actually down there. And it's the bottom half, which is exactly what I wanted. And before I changed that, the other number, it was up at the top. So all I had to do is knock it down. Yep, and it worked quite well. Awesome. Well, if you enjoyed today's episode, please don't forget to click that subscribe button and also give this video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. And as always, thanks for watching.